What is up, YouTube? It's Tyler with Taz Outdoors. Today I'm doing a little something different. I'm just gonna call it Tackle Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'm gonna start posting tackle videos, whether it's my kayak setups, what I like to use, things like that. So if you have anything you want to see, please leave a comment down below and I'll definitely get to it. Today we're gonna be talking calico bass, and I have 3 of my favorite baits that I like to use here. Definitely not the best. I'm not claiming to be the best, but these are just 3 that I like to use. I got a surface iron, a jerkbait, which is a Calico 110, and a hookup bait, which is just a tube bait. I'm going to go over how I like to use them and when I like to use them. So let's get things started. Alright, the first bait I'm going to be going over is probably the one I have the most success with. This is the hookup bait, or a tube bait. If you're in Southern California, you've probably heard of them by now. Kind of big around here. But how I like to work these is usually I like to fish 80 to 100 feet of water over deep kelp or structure, and kind of just pitch it out, let it sink to the bottom, twitch it off the bottom. 80% of my hits on this thing come on the sink. I have fished it shallower. I like fishing in the kelp, but there I use the 5/8 ounce. This is a 1.5 ounce. I'll fish anywhere in between a 5/8 and a 1.5. Just depends on water depth and what I'm seeing down there. But yeah, here's a video of how I'm using this. Come here. Little bass. All right. My probably favorite calico bait, not my most successful, but my favorite is a jerkbait. This is the Calico 110. I love fishing it. When the kelp stringers are laid down, I'll throw it over the top of the kelp. But most of the time, I like fishing boiler rocks. So going up, throwing shallow, twitching it over the rocks, you get hammered. And I love feeling that bite. It's probably my favorite thing to use. Here's a video of me fishing it in Orange County. Ooh! There he is. There's a good one. Finally. There we go. That's the one I'm talking about right there. There's my legal one. Come here. Open your mouth. All right, and my last bait that I love throwing for calico bass, the good old surface iron. This is a Tatty 45. Might be a little big, but I have all kinds of sizes that I throw, from Tatty 45 all the way down to the little dude. They work great. Throw them shallow up over the kelp. It's just fun to get hit on. And you can catch anything. I catch bonita, barracuda, all kinds of stuff on these. Same with the other 2 baits. I've caught yellows on the hookup bait. I've caught tons of bonita on jerk baits. They all work good for everything. This is just calicos, and I love the surface iron for calicos. The bite is just something else. Just got tapped. I just got tapped.
So you got that?
Yeah. Oh, I freaking lost it. Oh, I'm back. Another good one. Yep. There we go. Not as big. Probably 14 though. Yeah, he's 14.
I'd measure him.
I'd measure it. All right, so basically, in conclusion, when I'm fishing out deeper, this is what I'm going to be going with. 80, anything outside of the kelp line, this is what I'm going to be going with. Other than that, if I'm fishing up shallow, boiler rocks, any kind of rock structure in shallow, or when the kelp's laid down, I'll throw this over the kelp, or sometimes in the lanes if they're hitting the surface. And basically anywhere around the kelp, deep kelp stringers, I'll be throwing this down the lanes or over the top of it. Same thing. Great bait to use. Medium retrieve, you're going to get hammered, and that bite is probably the hardest you're going to get. It's great. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.